Gentlemen, it's your brother Bolo V&R, and this is part 2 of what happened, in the Senate with Mr. Lambert Brown. I did a video looking at the response from the JLP, which, if I might add, was a weak response, and it definitely irritated me somewhat. Make sure y'all go check that out if you haven't checked out the video upload or the live stream. How you doing, Patricia Hutchinson? Sir Bolo, those questions are only pushed on people in the Jamaican public. Exactly. Like, it's like, yo, it's like you see this this energy of, oh, I am above the law type of vibe. Right? This is what the Jamaican people are literally feeling from the actions of the JLP. And if you guys agree with me, type agree in the chat. If you agree that the actions of the JLP in regards to Andrew Onus Integrity Commission reports gives you the sense that this man is above the law and due process, I want you to put I agree in the chat. If you're watching the replay, put I agree in the comment section. This is ridiculous, bro. And if you disagree, tell me why. Give me 1 or 2 good reasons why you disagree. 2 good reasons. This don't make no goddamn sense, man. Yo, and what's going on with us, man? Y'all ain't gonna do no legal protesting? Y'all ain't gonna sign no petition to demand for this man to resign and all the others that signed off on him staying in government? Everybody else that signed off and said they agree, we should all call for their resignation. Every last one of them. All of them need to go. They have no credibility. They have no integrity. All right? I don't trust none of them. Talk about Alibaba and the band of thieves. What the hell going on, man? This is what we're standing for? You want a country where your prime minister can do whatever he wants and gets away with it? But you, the regular citizen, man, if this was one of them youth of them called Chopper, and them find out film finances was like this, and him have 28 account and almost transaction, and he might get, yo, if I did any regular citizen get money from SSL when nobody else never get no money, then would I lock them up and freeze their assets. Just off of that alone, then would I lock them up and freeze their assets. Right? But you telling me, allegedly, right, that this man can have all of this exposed and no action taken against him. Oh, y'all really worshiping this dude like a god. Y'all really idol worshiping in Jamaica. Some of you, not all of you, some of you. Right? Man, I hope I never meet him in life. I don't want to be in the same space as that man. Alright? As far as I'm concerned, they walking around with all types of evil spirits. You feel me? Stay the hell away from me. I wouldn't mind if you're not... Bro, any city of the world I am... Man, listen. Let your demons guide you away from my city. I hope God and the angels block you from entering into anywhere that I am. Because this shit don't make no sense, man. This shit crazy, bro. Let's listen to this.
Senator Scott Motley,
I think, respectfully, President, that when you were sitting as chairman this morning in the Standing Orders Committee, I did make a reference to these minutes. And I do have some concerns which I intend to raise on the next occasion that the Standing Orders meet. For example, the minutes will say that they have been seconded by a particular senator. or the motion has been moved for confirmation has been moved by a particular senator, and I've never been aware of that being done. So I think that we need to look at the minutes and determine, since it has been raised today, just how the minutes are developed.
That's the thing about
the process around the minutes. I don't need to make a point of it because the minister has graciously acknowledged that this has not been the practice, and so we look forward to having the response.
So, understand what I go on. So, my brethren will continue upon it. Hear this.
MOCA was indeed
Listen to this.
set up in 2014. The People's National Party was in government.
Listen to this.
It was set up so that the country could focus and set a high-level security people, pulling from the army and the anti-corruption in the police, against corrupting acts. It was not just another anti-crime measure, but a big part of the focus was against corruption. Because, as the current president of the PSOJ, Mr. Metrosiaga, said some years ago, I think it was 2019, 2017, that corruption eats away annually 5% of GDP. At that,
And at the same Metrosiaga right now, the PSOJ brethren, I am a supporter of a corrupted prime minister. I supported a thief. The PSOJ support this thief.
time, 5% of GDP, or 700 and odd million, or is it billion, US. $735 million US. So corruption is something that holds back the country. Just this week, I saw the Integrity Commission put out something which says even mental health is affected by corruption. Lack of resources to deal with mentally ill. But MOCA is about anti-corruption in addition to crime fighting. A big issue for us, as in my view, this expansion of things seems to be diluting the MOCA function from that big anti-corruption drive that it needs to make to simple larceny, for which a police force of 14,000 ought to be focused, not MOCA. MOCA need to be looking at accounts that receive abnormal cash injections over a short period of time. For example, I know when I throw the stone, which pig will scream. So, for example, if in my account, over a 3-month period, 20 cash.
That is funny.
Oh
honey.
shoot, I was muted. Oh man.
Funny.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let's go
Funny.
back. Damn, I didn't even realize I was muted. Hey, Michelle Pink, Chris Blackwell. Let me see some of y'all in here. Miss P, Alan Coleman, Janet Jones, Althea Johnson, Janet Jones, Sharon Robinson. Wagwan. Lean Harvey Brown, big up. Who else is here? Suzette Davis. Patricia Hutchinson, yeah, but they say your name already. Big up. Willie Dan, big up everybody, man. Hey, people, wanna share the live here? Christopher Campbell said, when I told my friends that live in Jamaica that corruption is what is holding Jamaica back, he said Jamaicans don't care about corruption. And a lie, bro, them no business. And that I conclusion I come to as well. The Jamaican people them is allowing the corruption to continue in the country. They do not care. They do not care. And it's a sad blurt not there. You understand what I say? It's a sad day, man. This is horrible. And big up Mr. Lambert for expertly putting his argument together.
This week, I saw the Integrity Commission put out something which says even mental health is affected by corruption.
Yes, I was saying right here, wow, I did not know that. Right, but when him go on,
lack of resources.
It makes sense. If you cannot find food to put on the table, you have children and all them something there. Me know say my mother when I grow up and you go through struggling times. Brethren, mommy stress out. Come like mommy and mad. You understand? So parents take them things there to heart. Zine. So if we have a country where corruption is thriving, that means a very, very select few is ciphering off money and opportunities to themselves and their friends and their family. Nepotism, cronyism. What that does is it erases the balance within the community for fairness, where the regular man can get, opportunity, right? In addition to Jamaica, everybody knows that links run Jamaica because Jamaica is a very, very corrupt country. And nobody can say a lie. And them know say a true. But I believe that we as a people, generally speaking, as a culture, we have adapted corruption to the point where we have become immune to it. It's just a normal day. Yeah, man, I just saw you go, man. You see me, I said them type of vibes there. Zine? And that is a problem. That is a problem. And now we are going to really see how much of a problem it is. Because that days are ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Because you guys have fed this beast of corruption in Jamaica. And that beast has now outgrown, and has become uncontrollable. That is exactly what is happening right now, right in front of our eyes, I want to just get a snippet of just how big and powerful this beast is. You understand? No. I'm not saying all Jamaicans is in the nastiness. I'm saying there's enough Jamaicans in the nastiness, and then there's other Jamaicans that refuse to do anything out of fear or even say anything. Even me on this platform right now, a lot of people been telling me from the start, say, yo, Bridget, yo, be careful, cause say, yo, how the place stay away. Them know. Say the place corrupt. Them know. Say the politician them corrupt. And the levels to which them corrupt, them know. Because the word in the street, it is well understood and well known. So that's my point. As Jamaicans, we have accepted it to be so and refuse to take any action for change. So nothing is changing, only things are actually changing for the worse. Because this same beast, as may I say, of corruption that has been bred in Jamaica is rearing its ugly head. Where you have a Prime Minister under investigation for illicit enrichment and have the audacity to sue the Integrity Commission on the guise and the clause of breaking his constitutional rights. The same constitutional rights where FEMA government did willing to break and give us a mandatory needs. Make it make sense. It was okay to break the constitution to put in this digital system that went against our constitutional rights. But when it comes to your constitutional rights to be investigated and open up your life to the public and make we know what go on with the finances, no, you want to defend and use the constitution to defend yourself, but then you want to go against it several times to go against us, the Jamaican public. Wow, ain't that something?
For the mentally ill. But MOCA is about anti-corruption in addition to crime fighting. A big issue for us, as in my view, this expansion of things seems to be diluting the MOCA function from that big anti-corruption drive that it needs to make to simple larceny, for which a police force of 14,000 ought to be focused, not MOCA. MOCA need to be looking at accounts that receive abnormal cash injections over a short period of time. For example, I know when I throw the stone, which pig is...
And I agree with him. This is why the response of that lady, what's she name? Kamina, or whatever she want name. That's why the response of her made no sense. If you clearly see a big transaction happening, and you get the opportunity to catch one big fish, because the big fish so foolish enough, if you go make a chance, you think say if I did the tax people in my foreign, you know long and draw down upon him. Oi, you think I can ramp with USA money? Yo, I must see them want you ramp with the man. As soon as certain transaction booted up, lockdown, red flag, police, FBI, CIA are running upon you. And that me I tell you. Them the type of transaction I open up bank account without no money. And then when they look how much millions, how much hundreds of thousands of US dollars come in, we're over the transaction threshold of what is normal. And then they are coming in, you have transactions that are coming at so much frequency. 3,600 transactions in hour, 1 year, allegedly. Mounting up to how much? What? Man, stop it, man. And you think that is normal, Kamina? Eh? You think that is normal? You think that is not something that federal people and security officials wouldn't deem as red flag? And deem that there's possibly something illegal going on here? You want the Jamaican public to believe that? That this is a common thing? That lawlessness, possible lawlessness is common? Man, listen, we are in a dark, dark time in Jamaica. These are our leaders speaking like this. We want to really understand what we are looking upon and what we are faced right now. Our leaders want to convince us that actions that are deemed to be highly potential lawless actions are something that is not illegal or anything to be suspicious about. That is what they are trying to convince us of. No, it's nothing. It's perfectly common. You know, oh, it's not illegal. How much things is not illegal until you go to look at more investigation and find out, say, wait a minute, there's really something illegal going on here. Right? So we should just be okay and not we shouldn't really look deeper into it. Although it is stench of it is just stink of illegal activity. Right? Based off of your investigative intuition. This is what they want us to believe as Jamaican people. What can go so...
Will scream. So, for example, if in my account, over a 3-month period, 20 cash transaction is made, cashless card transaction, amounting to 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever $1 million, that's something that a red flag in the banking system should fly up. And certainly that's something that MOCA, working in collaboration with the FID or whichever other agency.
And guess what? You know how those are uncommon, morally uncommon, those types of transactions. You see when the individual of an account history is not a regular transaction for you see certain amount of money come out or go in the account like that, in that frequency there, it is more of a red flag because they know the normal amount of money will usually go through them account. So that in itself is a red flag for any bank system to say, hold on, but this person usually based off of them income and them history in the bank, them usually are sent you $4 million a month. Now it has tripled to 12 million. Where did all this money come from? It is a red flag. And this is why public officials have to declare them asset, because they know how much money you make as a public official. They know how much they might pay you. So where is this other money coming from? We want to make sure say you're not doing anything illegal. And these people want you to think, well-thinking Jamaicans, that there's something wrong with being suspicious of the Prime Minister and his activities. And that is false. You guys should be very, very worried. You should be extremely worried about the activities of the Prime Minister. These people have no shame. No shame whatsoever. Unbelievable.
Would address and ought to address. So, I am concerned that to add simple last name to their agenda. So, look at the man in Westmoreland who went out to fish without his license, or in St. James, or in St. Anne. That MOCA must now focus on that person, or the fish sanctuary in St. Mary. MOCA ought to be focusing
and
on the
Andrew
big
Wallace
fish,
them and him friend
the
them.
kingfish.
Of course.
Those who are taking kickbacks
Of course.
from contractors.
Of course.
Those who are getting kickback from PR companies.
Of course, like Andrew Wellness. What's the point?
Talking my TV, you know, easy.
Focus more.
Oh, that shake a man hand right now. They're doing a good job.
Ought to be addressing. But on the criminal connection
Yeah.
to corruption.
Yeah.
And so, for example,
Like Andrew Wellness.
Now, what me I say, guys? The lady and the brother will come up. They would have want you to believe, say, catching the small fish is more important than catching the big fish. And I want to know if you go do the research about any big investigation that the FBI do. You see when they catch a big fish, again, the amount of small fish they catch. Because the big fish connected to all of the small fish them. But normally, the small fishes are not connected to everybody. Once you get, it is very, very simple, guys. This is the simple analogy. Once you lock off the blurt knot top of the stream from flow, you can walk through the part where the water did go and find every single part where the water did run. If you trying to catch the top of the stream. Anyway, the water break off, oh, you go down, oh, it break off in a 5. Each team go that the way there. Different way, the 5 different way. If them buck up in a tree more part on one side, then go that tree way. You understand what I say? The flow of the river, anyway they break off, you go there. So that's from the head of the tree, you must find everybody. So they might try to convince you now after this someone put an excellent argument, say, are the big fish them then if you go catch. They might try to convince you, say, no. The MOCA is doing good work because the small fishes are important too, because they could possibly catch a big fish. Well, no, we don't want to possibly. We want to go off for the big fish them directly. We are going big fish hunting. Yeah. That MOCA for do me totally agree with Mr. Lambert. Big man thing. I idiot them people that take you for yo lady.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yo, she still upset me now, bro. Yo, I can't even know that.
what I would like to see.
And that brother they will look up in her ear like so.
Us saying to MOCA.
Tell them.
She look down in her ground like so.
An approach to unexplained wealth.
Like, Jesus. Hey, you know hear my step on Andrew Wallace can?
Help us develop an approach to identify unexplained wealth. Hey, play that again.
Saying to MOCA.
Tell them.
Help us develop an approach to unexplained wealth.
Like, Jesus. Hey, you know hear my step on Andrew Wallace can?
Hey, what's going on, Miss Genesis? Salute to you, love.
So we can put unexplained wealth into our laws in order to deal with unexplained wealth.
And yes. When I hear what I'm telling Andrew Wallace, I say, I rate him, man. Hey, big up yourself.
Governor General,
Listen what I'm saying.
in a
Just
throne
listen.
speech, from here, tell us that that was a government priority. So what I'm saying, let MOCA help us develop that policy on unexplained wealth.
I'm going to say some things underneath the screen record and listen it again.
The government and people of Trinidad and Tobago.
And come watch back the video again. Listen.
Let them tell us how, if there's any lessons to be learned from the 2022 case from Jamaica to the Privy Council dealing with the Proceeds of Crime Act.
Yeah.
Where a lawyer was charged for assisting somebody involved in money laundering.
Like Andrew Wallace.
That's a case the Privy Council dealt with.
Yes.
And in that case, the Privy Council, in paragraph 86,
Marsha, big up yourself. Black
spoke
beauty. You must step on Andrew Wallace car talk.
Versus the public
step
interest.
on Andrew Wallace car. Right now, Andrew Wallace can't put on his shoes a morning.
Yo, we did in that chat. You must step on the car for real, but I like.
And the view of the Privy Council is that in the investigation of crime and these issues, the public interest trumps the cry of privacy and family interest.
Oh,
that's what the Privy Council said.
Mighty.
Paragraph 86 of the Babbitt Simpson Dawn Sattaway judgment. That's our highest court. So our highest court doesn't seem, my brother Ransom, to be of the view that unexplained wealth order or the poker arrangement is unconstitutional.
Andrew, you're doing, you know? You're doing, brother.
So it's clear to me. So what do you want to say now, friend? It just show me that the stone is licking.
Yo! Hey, member.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Hey guys, the soundbite that I just played, that is Miss Genesis One right there. That's our Jamaican sister living in Canada. I just dropped the link to her page. I want you guys to go check her out. Very positive, lovely sister. That's my general. You feel me? Go ahead and go check out her content. Go ahead and subscribe, you know what I mean? Belinda Jala, big up. You said, chew that, catch the big trick. You big turbit them, I lie?
This stone is licking.
So, Mr. President, illicit enrichment is what.
Yo, look at Damien Crawford in that background and laugh. What can go so? Hey, big up yourself, Damien Crawford. Me love the passion you have for education. You are the man for the job. I'm listening to your interview for Mouthpiece. You are the man for the job. You understand what I say? Me love it, brother. Me love it. Yeah, man. Big up Damien Crawford, man. How we ask, man? Round of applause, man. No joke. Damien Crawford, I type of minister of education. We are going to demand. Say, yo, we have to get this. Right? Feed the pitney them. We have to implement this. We don't want to hear about no money. And them type of energy them have. For him have that passion there for education. That is the type of minister of education we need. You feel me I say? No joke. Big up Damien Crawford, man. I tell you.
You ought to be soliciting MOCA.
Hey, see Damien Crawford there. Look at Damien Crawford. That's the whole and teeth them in the head.
Yeah.
Damien Crawford, big up yourself. What can go so?
What can go so?
To assist us in investigating the threat.
Bolo, salute all the ladies them in the chat. Big up yourself. Big up all the woman.
Prime Minister. Because
Listen.
recently we were told
Listen.
that our dear and beloved Prime Minister had a situation where massive police presence was rushed to his house. We were told initially it was a bomb threat. And then we were then told that it was a threat against the Prime Minister.
Lie then tell me, bro.
Which the
Lie then
police
tell my friend.
dispelled, repelled.
Nobody not threatening Prime Minister.
The country is still awaiting and would benefit from MOCA being strengthened enough to investigate.
Them run like
to
a
tell us
wounded
are
dog.
there external
Look, you see in
forces
record.
or
Don't
internal
run.
forces
Ignores
that
don't
is
run.
threatening
Mark goal in the last
Prime
man
Minister?
standing.
MOCA could tell us that.
Where Mr. Lambert I say is that with that Wagwan Celia Graves, with that case so serious where them come out in the news. The newspaper said it's not me, ladies and gentlemen. According to the reports, there was a bomb threat at the man's house allegedly, and the man is saying, this is the commanding chief, right? So this case about a bomb threat at the commanding chief house, an entity like MOCA, them need to do some serious investigation to uncover who in the world in a Jamaica decides say they really are going to threaten the prime minister with a bomb threat time house. You see me, I say, where it come from? Was it a call? Was it a text? You understand what happened? All them get that information and say, this is all alleged, you see on the screen, but I'm just saying, if it was true, if in fact it is true that there was a bomb threat, MOCA need to investigate it. I will need to get answers because this is the commander in chief. Can you imagine if somebody did threaten for bomb the White House? Oi, you know, say CIA and the FBI move hand and foot, you know, to find that the somebody there and bring them to justice, you know. Right? I'm telling you, if you have an agency like that in Jamaica, right? And it said agencies, you need to have multiple agencies, in my opinion. Because the type of investigation with them do, them are going to need resources and them are going to need to focus on what them are focused on. And sometimes, well, most of the time, these entities need to have a collaborative investigation process where, yes, me find this and you find that, and wait a minute, these people name keep coming up and we're investigating them for this. So is it possible that they're also involved in that? Well, my investigation that I've so far implements them into this. So, you know, we can get things solved. This is to see, guys, we're talking about drug trafficking. We're talking about human trafficking in Jamaica. We're talking about organ selling allegedly. This is serious. Those types of organizations, normally based off world records in high levels of investigative bodies, some type of government official or officials, people in agencies of security, more than likely are involved in that process to some capacity for those people to get away with what they're actually doing. You know how much kids in Jamaica is missing every year? Over 150. Easy, allegedly. Come on, man, that's serious. So what the man is saying, yeah, we know the jokes about the prime. Well, it's not really jokes, it's actually serious about the prime minister and his situation. But what he's talking about with MOCA, be given more powers in the constitution and in the actual bill and document, and given the funds and the resources, he's making an excellent point, man. They need to do that immediately, expeditiously.
So I don't hope that in the schedule I would see something which says, instead of Prida last night, the man thief in
Janet in the house,
the fisherman going out to sea at Alligator Pond without his license.
Yeah.
I don't expect to see provision where our Prime Minister could be protected.
Of course.
And
if
that
a good one.
MOCA would help the country in understanding what happened in Beverly Hills.
A lie and tell. Nobody not threatening Prime Minister.
And also,
nobody not do that. That type of way there.
Mr. President, to see and hear from the government telling us that MOCA's has developed intelligence to reduce the mass shooting in the country. Not just Cherry Tree Lane.
Yeah.
Bethel Town.
Of course.
Bethel Town in Westmoreland. Cassava Peace in St. Andrew.
Yeah, just the other night.
Hanover. Dear St. James. President and Senator Ali.
You might go one, Andrew, when listen. Don't listen to the one, you know, Andrew.
I'd like to see the role that MOCA is going to play. And that must mean, Minister, that you must give MOCA their full establishment. We're being told that MOCA is between 50 and 60% of its establishment. So they're short. And we're giving them more things to go fish sanctuary. Prida larceny. Simple larceny.
Oh, so basically what he's saying is that MOCA is under-resourced and they're giving minuscule assignments, which they should increase MOCA, and so they are equipped to take on bigger assignments and have some other entity take care of those minuscule assignments. That's essentially what the man's saying.
Foolishness.
Where's the priority?
Exactly.
The priority must be
Illicit enrichment.
about those who in 3 years have $470 million
Listen.
going through their account.
Listen.
Yes.
Like Andrew
When
Wallace.
their salary was running at 12 million a year.
Listen.
That's what I want to see MOCA.
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
Damn, shots fired. Yo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the clip too. I'm gonna let it play.
I deal with it.
Been given the power and the resources to tackle
Of course.
big fish,
Kingfish,
major
kingfish.
corruption. Not the little man with the dozen aki
Yeah.
at King's Gate.
Yeah. What
Not the little
rubbish.
man who got to sea but didn't have his license.
Yeah.
Or his license had expired
Yeah.
and it had not been renewed. That's not who MOCA needs to be going.
Tell them.
MOCA must focus on the corruption.
Tell them.
As you see, President, Metro Siaga said it right. He quoted the
But no, Metro Siaga support Andrew Wallace as Andrew Wallace a thief. So what are the peer soldiers them saying? I'm telling you, so them need to lift up.
extent to which the people of the country in various polls feel that politicians are among the most corrupt. And in recent polls, this government
What can go so?
is being seen as among the
Ah,
most
nice. What
corrupt
can go
governments
so?
in the history of our country. And therefore, let
Please
us,
check them out already,
we
man.
have the courage to bring MOCA into being. You now must fully staff MOCA.
And then,
You must focus
them some people they
MOCA
don't
on
get, no,
illicit
let's just go.
enrichment. It cannot be, Mr. President, that we believe as parliamentarians. Let me pause and say it differently.
Yeah,
It
fix it
cannot
up, my
be
brother. Fix it
that
up.
parliamentarians feel that the 2001 are there about legislation and corruption prevention.
Guys, this is the 3-year span I'm talk about. See the Integrity Commission report here. 2020 to 2023. Between 8 accounts, $473 million deposited and $427 million was withdrawn. This is what I'm talking about. See it there? 3-year period, millions of dollars, facts and evidence. This is the IC report, right? See it there? NCB, CM, Barita, right? You have Positive Media, Imperium, Estate Bridge Holdings. This is how I'm talk about the 3 account them. See it there? And these businesses are primarily owned allegedly by Mr. Andrew Wallace. Yeah, let's continue. Because we have the facts and evidence now. Nobody feel like a chattings. Guys, we have 260 plus people watching. Has everybody hit the like button? If you have not hit the like button, could you please hit the like button right now before we continue? Thank you kindly. Share the live. It is free. Do it. Alright? And if you're a hater and you don't want to hit the like button, I understand. Yeah, I get it. All this smoke that your prime minister is getting and your bro God is getting, you don't like it, so it's all good. But I'm glad that you're here watching though, because the facts and evidence should seep through your mind and your heart for you to make a change. I'm not telling you to vote for the PNP. There's the UIC, go check them out, uicjamaica.com. Go read their manifesto. And if you don't want to vote for nobody, your choice that too. Who cares? But let's speak the truth, shall we? And let the truth make us whole. Alright? And set the people of Jamaica free. Oh, and if you want to donate to the platform, the donation link is pinned right there at the top of the comment section. Alright? Yes. And if you don't have PayPal, well, you just have to hit me up on my number if you really is adamant about supporting the platform monetarily. All right. You can email me, whatever the case might be. It is what it is. Wagwan, Ron Willis, where you say go on? Where you say no for? What go on? Alright, see, this is a donation and how it's read on the screen.
Yeah, let's go. Turn up on the donations. Thank you. Thank you for the love, gentle people. Let's get it. Turn me up. Turn it up.
Andre W tipped $50. Donation from the bushes. Peace chat from the lab.
Shout out to my brother Andre Dub, always supporting the platform. That's how your donation will be read in real time when you use the anonymous link. Let's continue.
Dealing with illicit enrichment. It cannot be that we as parliamentarians want to see that offense of illicit enrichment removed from the statute books.
Listen, one Andrew, listen,
it must be an offense, especially since we set up an integrity commission to address issues like
Tell
those.
Andrew.
And we have seen annual reports from the integrity commission.
Tell Andrew.
They're saying there are 6, and then there are 2 more. That 8 among us.
That is good. Tell Andrew.
8 among us are being investigated.
Yeah.
For illicit enrichment. That is 8 of the 64 plus 21.
Embarrassing.
10% of the parliamentarians.
And that cost a man for joining the patrol. Corruption.
Reduce it.
Oh, me not like talking about TV sometimes. But that's why my John at the bottom.
Because to the best of my knowledge,
yeah.
I am not being investigated.
Tell them.
Illicit enrichment.
Tell them.
Damian, if I am being investigated, it must be for illicit impoverishment.
Illicit impoverishment. What the wrong?
That is funny, honey.
Yo.
That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Because to the best of my knowledge,
yeah.
I am not being investigated.
Tell them.
Illicit enrichment.
Tell them.
Damian, if I am being investigated, it must be for illicit impoverishment.
Illicit impoverishment.
I am being investigated. It must be for illicit impoverishment. But certainly not illicit enrichment. And if
illicit impoverishment, Jesus mercy God, hey, the man take for Andrew out, yo. Andrew had the same
to go after those engaged in enrichment. Then we don't need to pack them up with these other cars.
Yo, it might say illicit impoverishment. Hey, when me tell you say Mr. Lambert done them, I'll be a shot him on.
Embarrassing.
Oh, God. Oh man, listen, we got 260 plus people in the chat. Hey, share this live with 2 people, man. I swear, one of them gonna pull up. Alright, we in the building. We out here.
Then focus on the ones that is 5% of GDP.
Oh my God.
See, it will make it easier for Minister Hill to get up and tell us we have a booming economy, as he said the last time. If Senator Hill, we got rid of that corruption, that 5% would come back on the GDP.
Yeah, let's go. Turn up on the donation.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Love, gentle people.
Oh shit. One of the day ones.
Empress 13 tipped $10.
What happened to my soundbite? Wait, Empress 13 in the building with the donation. Turn me up. Let's go. Shout out to Empress 13, a constant supporter of the platform. You are much appreciated. Thank you so much, love, for the donation. Yeah. Let's get it. Salute to Empress 13, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, love.
Look at that. Corruption. That 5% would come back on the GDP.
Tell them.
And you would get your 5 in 4. But unfortunately,
tell them.
Instead of 5 and 4, because there's no corruption, or reduced corruption significantly. What we're getting
Phoenix
is -4 in 8 years.
-4.
Because the Minister of Finance telling us that this year going to be negative.
Oh man.
The projection was for 1.8 growth.
Yo, they have been boasting the economy so much. Everything that Pastor Peter Chambers said is happening to them, bro. They are literally being embarrassed. All of the real revelations, if you pay attention to the facts of what is going on in Jamaica, all of the real revelations about this government, it's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing, bro. The economy is the economy is contracting. It's actually going backwards. Things are getting tight. You feel me? And you know what they bank on, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of us either don't read or we don't listen to the right people that read, that actually can break down things for you to understand if you didn't know about it. Because listen, I understand we all have lives, you know, you gotta go out there and get it, you gotta take care of your family. But you gotta also educate yourself and empower yourself within that process. So these people, these politicians can't come out here and just say anything and you just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. They could tell you in a different language that you full of shit and all these things, and you'll be like, yeah, start blowing horns, not knowing that they disrespecting you. Come on, man. Come on, my Jamaican people. Have some respect for yourself, man. Right? So they can start respecting you. You feel me? Gerard, Mr. the man, yo, Mr. Lambert, you did them wicked. Jamaicans love to tell you how much they love Jamaica, but I don't think they understand what love is. If Jamaicans love their country, they wouldn't put up with exactly. Christopher Campbell, thank you. Well said. Well said. Well said. Let's read that again. Let's read that again. That is a wholesome comment from Mr. Campbell. He said, Jamaicans tell you how much they love Jamaica, but I don't think they understand what love is. If Jamaicans love Jamaica, right, love their country, they would not put up with corruption. Facts. Facts. Come on, man. I'm gonna screenshot that, man. Yeah, I'm definitely screenshotting that. Yeah, I'm screenshotting that right now. Yeah, I'm screenshotting that right now. I'm gonna put this up right on the screen. Y'all think I'm playing? Yeah, I'm screenshotting that right now. Lord have mercy. Shout out to you, man.
No, the projection is 0.2 negative.
The worst finance minister in Jamaica.
Worse.
Off target. And we don't know if we're going to get the equivalent of a Ellen or a Milton.
Big up for me.
So,
more you want Andrew for me to hear me, boss?
But Marjorie Taylor says, Beryl is made of it. Marjorie Taylor Greene says, it's a machine in the government. But the key thing, Mr. President, if we resource
it's a machine in the government with the
stamp, we don't give them these tasks of simple last name, Prida last name, fishing act.
Yeah,
MOCA. Go after the pick-up man or the drop-on man.
And Joel is saying MOCA and is getting
what we need to get them going out is the kingfish.
The kingfish them like Andrew is them.
The cocaine.
Yes.
At Basco Bell, Hero Joe.
Talk truth, my boss.
Man bad.
That's what we need MOCA. That's
Talk
what we need
truth.
MOCA for.
Talk truth.
Because we hear St. Mary's a special place. We hear that's a special place. St. Mary's.
You hear him say?
I'm so happy for my friends.
You hear him say? You think him easy? St. Mary's a special place. Hey, this a man you done here. This a man you done. Yeah, more we really soak in a message from Christopher Campbell. So I put it on the screen. Alright? No joke. Let's continue.
I've pretend. As a parliamentary secretary in the Mr. Prime Minister, I understand how you feel.
Yeah, man. I don't understand though, because
Mr. President, as I float, we need a MOCA that is fully staffed, not 50% staffed.
Fully staffed.
We need a MOCA that goes after illicit enrichment.
Of
and
course.
we need to keep that in our laws.
Of course. Listen this here.
We need a MOCA that help us develop and explain wealth order.
Of course.
With those, our country will see the possibility of growth. Because we have taken the corruption out of it. And let me be clear.
Listen.
This week, Senator Williams, I wrote a poem this week. I shared it with a couple of his colleagues. And a friend of mine said, put it in chat GPT.
Listen to one.
And it came out even nicer than what I wrote. But amongst, it spoke about the potholes.
Right.
But what I did was to identify by name some of the potholes.
Listen to the name of the pothole.
One was illicit enrichment.
Right.
One
Illicit
was
enrichment.
I failed the IC test.
Illicit enrichment and pass and finish business. Hey, Mr. Lambert, if you're feeling that.
That is funny, honey.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God, that is funny.
No.
No, sir. Man say one of them name illicit enrichment to bounty shots. No, sir. Maybe you them patrol name.
But amongst, it spoke about the potholes. But what I did was to identify by name some of the potholes.
Listen to the name of the pothole.
One was illicit enrichment.
One of them are illicit enrichment.
I failed the IC test.
One of them are failed the IC test. The pothole in my name, you know.
Fail the IC test.
Spoke about the potholes.
The man said the pothole them one name illicit enrichment and the next one name failed the IC test.
Oh my God.
The man said the pothole. So remember every pothole in the scene of Jamaica. And I just look on and say, oh, this is one illicit enrichment. And the next one, oh, this is failed the IC test. And so I saw him start calling the pothole them in Jamaica. But he not stop the saying, you know, he have a warning for Andrew Wallace to say, Andrew Wallace, hey, somebody tag him. Come on, want to hear this. The warning where I get from the general. Hear this.
If we can get MOCA to deal with the corruption, then the contractors who put 1 inch of asphalt,
listen,
where 4 inches of asphalt should go, would have better roads, Farmer Mayor. Would have better roads.
Angela say, I can't
because we know that what is involved in some of the corruption is kickbacks.
Kickback. Tell them.
Whether we sell government property
for
cheaper than it should be sold.
Whether they sell government property cheaper than what value and pocket the money. Hey, my step Andrew, I don't think you can walk in the shoes a morning.
And kickback takes place. Whether there's a Canadian Prime Minister, which is why I'm saying MOCA.
Me show them both of him case
Father
my
of the
boss.
current Prime Minister in Canada. He was brought down because through PR companies, he was getting kickback for PR contracts.
Me show them earlier,
That's
my
what
boss.
I
Me
need
show
the
them
MOCA to
earlier.
be looking at.
So we're on the
I'm
right
here
track.
in Jamaica that we're going to establish a PR company to deal with spark, roads. We know what you all want to fix. What I want to.
So hold on there. Y'all tell me say is a PR company I deal with the Spark program. Allegedly. How would they what am I say? No, hold on. No, me have got go back and go investigate the first part of the video. We talk your mind play time saying play it before this. But how would the box covered? Brother, I want to go to Jamaica, brother. Hold on there, man. Let me play this back.
PR companies.
Yeah, hold on there, my boss.
Step Andrew, I don't think you can walk in the shoes a morning.
Hold on there.
And kickback takes place. Whether there's a Canadian Prime Minister, which is why I'm saying MOCA.
Me show them both of him case my
Father of the
boss.
current Prime Minister in Canada. He was brought down because through PR companies, he was getting kickback for PR contracts.
Me show them earlier,
That's
my
what
boss.
I
Me
need
show
the
them
MOCA to
earlier.
be looking at.
So we're on the
I'm here
right
in
track.
Jamaica that we're going to establish a PR company to deal with spark, roads. We know what you all want to fix. What I want to make sure MOCA is able to do is to cut out the kickbacks.
Of course.
Cut out the corruption.
Of course.
So our roads can last longer.
Of course.
So motorists don't have front-end damages.
Of course.
That they have.
Because I'm telling you, these big companies in Jamaica will sell car parts. Them pay the government not to fix the rural road, and so they make back their money. Keep the rural road them bad, so the parts place they make back their money because they have the P and journalists for do that.
You not hear this?
Deep divers, you not dive deep.
Wrong direction. Wrong direction to be going out of Prida last. Let the normal police go after that.
Of course.
Me totally agree with that, my boss. Making normal police go after a regular crime them. Big fish with your catch.
Unless you can tell me you're going out to Prida last, not the man who take the Aki at King's house, but the man who is moving the truck and stealing the cows. Tell me, is that one you're going after? Who is able to get the goods in the marketplace? Not Coronation, not Brownstone Market, not Charles Gard Market, but in the big supermarket.
Yes.
If we're serious about corruption.
Hey, I call him and I talk about it. I call him and talking now. When he say big supermarket, he don't really mean a supermarket, you know. He mean in a criminal organization them. The man they were actually a movie thing them. If I them the man they will not investigate and I find out, but fine. But you see, look man them where you see this and no, my general, that no work, bro. Them look minimal crime they will see this, so we're not for doing no big crime. We don't need to investigate them thing there. MOCA no need to investigate that. MOCA need to be equipped to investigate some big fish. And that the man has said, and I cannot see one thing that he has said that would make the JLP opposed to what the man is saying. Equip MOCA immediately. If we don't have not to hide JLP, all I remember them under investigation for illicit enrichment. If you guys surely don't have anything to hide and everything that you're doing is on the up and up, you're going to be so happy to equip MOCA with all of the things and resources that they need to do their job quite effectively. Point blank, period. However, if you are doing something wrong, I contest that you would not want to equip MOCA or any other entity for that matter to put your ass in jail. I think you're going to do the opposite. I think you're going to do everything in your power to discredit such entities. Because you don't want to go to prison. Because you know say I do something wrong. That's just my belief. Tell me what you think in the comment section.
Which is what MOCA is about. Fund MOCA. Give them the full staffing. Don't dilute their duties with some of these small things. Let them go after the kingfish. Because, trust me, I'm so happy, Mr. President, that we did establish in '73 the Integrity of Members Committee, which has now merged into, with other legislation, into the Integrity Commission. The fact that 8 of us, and I said, I don't consider myself one, can reduce it from 8 to 4.
Yeah.
In fact, the leader of the opposition has asked his 14 downstairs and the 8 of us up here. And none of us is aware. But the IC, the Integrity Commission says, those who are being investigated know who they are. And we now know that in August last year, at least one parliamentarian got a letter that they were being investigated, that he was being investigated.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Oh, Lord.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right.
Oh man, this man is shooting mad shots.
All
bro.
lies will be exposed. That's all.
Let me tell you something.
And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Listen, Lambert Brown exposed number 28 and all JLP MPs. There is no cap in my title. This man was ethering the whole party in this one session. Goodness gracious.
We know that. There's one on the government side. Where is the next 7?
Me ask them.
According to my side, it's not on this side. We need MOCA to go after illicit enrichment. We need MOCA to develop rules on unexplained wealth. And with that, Mr. President, I have made my comment on this legislation that the government has a majority scheduled to pass.
Listen to this.
What they don't have the courage to do is to come to the parliament with legislation saying they want to remove from our laws the crime of illicit enrichment. They are cowards. They are hoping that some judge somewhere someday will say, it's unconstitutional. When the government of Andrew Michael Holness has the majority to change the law on illicit enrichment.
Listen to this.
I dare you to bring such a legislation here and avoid the cowardly route of trying to get a constitutional action in the courts. The reality, Mr. President, is that this government is not supportive of MOCA. What they're doing is to dilute MOCA. And let me just close by saying this. Minister, you're right. Relative to crime last year, it's down. But it's still higher than when Peter Bunting was the Minister of National Security. May it please you, Mr. President. Let the cowards bring the illicit enrichment amendment here to move that from the Act. Let them bring it here if they're there, because I am convinced they know that they cannot bring it here because the Jamaican people would punish them. They are cowards. And so I leave the floor for Mr. Fitzgerald to come and curse.
I dare you, Andrew Wallace, to bring that to Parliament. I bet you. Bring it now?
Yo!
All over the island, that fool the people that bought anything.
Yo!
You bring it to Parliament. I dare you, Andrew Wallace.
Yo!
Bring it now?
Yo!
He's not the Prime Minister, he's a chopper. He's a fucking thief. I dare you. Bring that.
Yo, Mr. Who agree with Mr. Lambert Brown? Hey, I want to write the name that thing. Get a real old school name that you know. Yeah, man, a real old school name that you know. Mr. Lambert Brown, I mean, sorry, my boss. You know, we're not trying to butcher your name, but yo, wanna tell me wanna think about that, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Come here, tell us say Lambert Brown, do you do them wicked, but you know, we do the reaction them. I'll try to do them in a one way to keep the people them engaged and entertained. But in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, this is disgraceful by this current government. You understand the actions that they have taken, going to amend certain things to get the DPP as a part of the Constitution, the Supreme Court Committee, right? Because she was not a part of the Supreme Court Committee. It's the same Supreme Court Committee that they him get cornered. It's cornered. It's not cornered. A cornered. Him get cornered. Yeah. Him get cornered. Patricia Hutchinson, right? So I'm saying, Patricia, you're related to your sister? And if I yes, just blink 2 times. I must know what me I talk about. Big up yourself. I not even say her name. Big up yourself. But anyway, this in all seriousness, this is horrible. Like I said, changing laws to get the DPP, which them same one do move hills and high bounds to keep as the DPP for how long with the Vibes Cartel situation, right? All of the allegations surrounding that. You know, they came publicly and professed that she's the right person for the job, like nobody else cannot be the DPP. It raises a lot of red flags, especially with the Integrity Commission report coming out now, and then them amending laws to put her in that committee for the Supreme Court that is going to actually decide whether or not the Integrity Commission should strike down, right, what the report was and make it null and void. You gotta look at that stuff, man. That is Ryan Campbell. What up, my brother? Salute to you. So I really want to know what y'all think. I want you guys to storm the comment section. Use the timestamp. Let me know what you think. You feel me? Yeah.